Hey guys, Ryan Magis here from Winning International, and in this video guys, I want to pre-frame, if you're watching this video and you're making less than six figures at the moment, this video is not for you. In this video guys, I'm going to be sharing what we go through with our seven-figure coaching clients about how they can take their business and scale it to $5 million a year. So I'm going to be digging into some confidential, kind of private, secret strategies that we only give our $20,000 a year clients, and sharing that with you guys on this blog today, and just showing you what an organizational structure should look like for a coaching business who wants to scale above seven figures and all the way to 5 mil, and the exact dream team that you need to have to be able to get there. And so to be able, when I'm going through this, we're gonna have to drop everything that we're doing at the moment and just go from a blank canvas and start to look more big picture. Because guys, if we don't get this right, if we don't understand where we're gonna go, it's gonna take you so much longer to get there. 81% of coaching businesses, even if they are doing six figures, fail in the first 3 years. So literally most coaching businesses fail in the first 3 years. I find that ridiculous. And that can happen if we don't get the structure right, because one of the main reasons coaching businesses fail, one of the two main reasons that 81% of coaching businesses fail, is because they do get overwhelmed. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing the journey that you should have, to build up the perfect dream team for your coaching business. This was the leverage intensive that we did, which is we do 5-day retreats every 3 months with our seven-figure coach clients. And this was in Bali, but there's one thing in particular that I'm going to take you guys through, that is a seven-figure structure. If you guys get this right, and you follow not even just getting the right dream team set up, but doing them, hiring people in the right order, you're going to get your business and scale it to 5 mil so much quicker. And I can tell you from experience, having made the wrong hires or the right hires at the wrong time, that you need to get the order right, and you need to understand what that finalized structure is going to look like. So I'm about to reveal that with you guys right now. So I call it the seven-figure scale structure, as you can see it right here. And you've got you up here at the moment, the person that's running the business, and there's different branches off from that cover the different pillars that you have on running your business. So I'll quickly go through what the pillars are, and then we'll go through one by one, section by section, what your organizational structure should look like. And I'll do it in order of who you should hire first, all the way up to where the business should be when it's actually finalized and finished. Okay, so the different sections that we're covering when it comes to running our coaching business, we've got the leverage side of things, okay, which is when we take it to the next level, we're trying to leverage our time out. We've got perform, okay, so what perform is, it's about creating your program and running it like it's a world-class performance. So not just performance from a standpoint of making your clients perform and get them results, so results are first off, but also helping them perform from the standpoint of making it like a world-class performance. So your program's like a stage show that's done perfectly and is not only just results focused, but also experience focused. So your perform section of employees are ones that actually help boost the experience with your clients, and that's really important. We've then got convert, which is sales, and attract, which is marketing. So we're gonna look at teams in those main formats. So what most people think of first and foremost when they go to scale their coaching business, and this is wrong, this is what we want to avoid, is that first we're going to actually get someone that helps us with our marketing. So bringing people into the business. Absolutely not. That in fact is the last thing. And the second thing that people want to, or the second person that people want to hire in the business most often is salespeople. Because they're trying to avoid selling in their business themselves, so they want to get a sales team in. So I'm going to go through the legitimate order that you should be having these in and be hiring people in. First and foremost, you've got the other, okay? The other, and I didn't really speak about them before, but they're just kind of the in-between, admin-related, just some specific long-term structural things that you need to have in place, basic accounting, and count at someone you can just contract in. You don't have to have someone full-time, very simple, and finance. Okay, just understanding the numbers and figures behind your business, having someone look over the profit and understanding where you're actually going. So as you go through, you're actually saving and investing from a wealth point of view in the right way as well. You should be touching on that first and foremost. That's something you should have set up, baseline, done before you even begin. Okay, now that that's gone, let's not talk about that again, and let's concentrate on the main areas of your $5 million coaching dream team, your coaching structure. So first and foremost, we've got leverage, okay? So leverage is virtual assistants, which are kind of like having a PA, but those that work internationally from other parts of the world, where for those people that you hire, you can hire them at a lesser amount, who are more sincere, better, harder workers, more qualified, and will work for a less dollar amount. So you can get more for less and actually help these guys out for so much more than they could get in their own economy, which is amazing. It's a win-win for everybody with the way of virtual assistants. And secondly, I've got enabler written there, okay? So the leverage point of view and the perform point of view work very much together. So for example, a virtual assistant, although they can help with leverage tasks, so when you get to the point where, okay, cool, now I'm ready to start leveraging and looking at building a team, you can get a virtual assistant there just to help with little activities here, there, and everywhere. So you might want some research done, boom, get them to do that. You might have to build out a membership site, cool, get the VA to come in and help with that. So it's kind of just taking time off your hands. But on top of that, the virtual assistant can also help with the performance of your clients. They can offer support and they can even do coaching. They can help direct people in the right point in your membership site where you've got content and stuff like that, help people answer questions. They can support people and do stats and stuff like that in the back end of your program. So let's say, for example, you've got a Facebook group, they can do scheduled posts every week, putting out specific content in your membership site, just help with the running of things. So leverage your time, things that you would have otherwise done. So that's really important. So you want to look at getting a virtual assistant first. It's the cheapest hire, it's the easiest to do, and it's really going to help save a lot of time starting out, and it's an easy hire. Secondly, you've got performance. So performance is coaching and support. So coaching is helping people get results. If you're a dating coach right now and you're watching this video, it's helping people get the customized help they need with dating knowledge. So when they're putting up questions and having hiccups, you can that coach can help explain to your clients where they're going wrong, understand that, maybe even do some coaching sessions throughout your program and be there for help from a strategy point of view. That's a coach, and a support person is more like helping people logistically, directing them to tutorials, maybe doing some tech stuff if you're a business coach, but less of the actual strategy and more of just the easy, menial, logistics-based stuff. So coaches are obviously more valuable because they help with the strategy, they're gonna cost more, whereas a virtual assistant can take that support role. So we've got virtual assistant and we've got coaches. This leverage and perform is gonna be the first thing that you're outsourcing, because you want to start to get people in to make the quality of your program amazing before you start to scale it. So the time when you start hiring people in your business, if we're looking at the coaching ladder for a frame of reference, is when you started making $10,000 a week or more. If you're not at that point where you've got a $500,000 coaching business, don't go crazy on the hires yet. It's after you've got that point done, and at that stage, you've got a lot of clients coming through the door, so you're not hiring people to grow the business, you're hiring people to help maintain the business. So that's really important to understand so that you hire at the right time. But when we're looking at the structure, performance and leverage, you're gonna start to hire for those two categories after your business is making $10,000 a week to take a load off the support and strategy helping your clients get the best results. That's the first things you wanna cover. As soon as you've got that right and they're sitting in the program, you're setting yourself up for some serious scale, and that's when we can start to hire people for growth purposes. So you've got convert. Convert is sales, hiring salespeople. So if you've got, at this point, you should be mastering the marketing. Obviously you should be doing sales yourself as well, and you're pretty much doing everything at the start, but the first thing you start to outsource is the delivery, the operations, and then you start to outsource the sales first, okay? You should still be maintaining marketing at this point. You should still be in control of leads, which is the most important element of the business, so you control the growth. Don't outsource that, because if you can't master marketing, your business is a death trap, because it can fail at any point. If your marketing company drops, or one platform gets harder, you lose leads, you lose traction, you need to be a master of that. So you want to be a master of that first while you start to hire salespeople. And I would hire multiple at least 2 salespeople at once as you're ramping up your investment in the attract. That's why you want to hire people when you're making over $10,000 a week, so you've got the capital to be able to invest in some people in the business. Really important. And lastly, that's when you start to outsource marketing, but you don't detach completely from it. You're not getting a strategist in, you're looking at designers, which you can contract on, videographers. We've got Joel right now behind the camera who's helping out with this. An ads expert, someone that can do the technical element of your advertising, and copywriting. So someone that can help with copywriting, the ads and copywriting people can also do the technical element of setting up landing pages and marketing material, as can the designer. So guys, that's the structure that you need to get to 5 mil. At this point, what do you think you're spending your time on now that you've got all this stuff set after you've got this worked up? You should be doing well over 7 figures at this point when this structure is complete. And now you can focus your time on leverage, leadership, thought leadership, so media, innovation, publishing, so authoring books. You can focus your time on doing keynote presentations and more of the big picture stuff because you've got all this stuff handled. But to get to this point, it's so important to understand you only start building this in this order from working on the products and in the business. So helping with the delivery, operations, support side of things first, and then sales team, still ramping up the marketing, concentrating on that, and then getting the marketing help that you need. It's so important to do that in the right order and to only begin when you're making at least $10,000 a week, so you've got that support and backup. And also, if you start to outsource this stuff first, and you're paying people in this situation, if you don't know how to do this stuff yourself, then if things go to shit, so does your whole business. Because the reality is, if you don't understand how to market and sell, then financially and cash flow wise, you're never protected. If you do get that stuff, it doesn't matter what happens, you can always pull yourself out. So when we're looking at hiring a team, we need to be protected, we need to do things in the right order. And if we do it in the right order and you push growth massively yourself, so master these things really quickly and have a phenomenal product, then you can get to that outcome quicker. So guys, here's what I want you to do right now. It's a bit of a really cool, fun activity, but I want you to set yourself a date when you're gonna do, first and foremost, your first hire in the business. And secondly, I want you to set yourself a date when you're gonna have this whole business structure filled out. So we're just under 2 years into our business and we've got a team of 15 people, which is amazing. We've got 5 full-time sales leaders. We've got a videographer, a full-time designer, full-time social media person. We've got an amazing structure here. One thing I didn't mention is a chief enabler, which fills in the gaps, kind of like a marketing manager in a way. Sorry, not a marketing manager, an operations manager in a way, and also an admin task, kind of filling in the gaps. We've got a really cool team and we built it in less than 2 years. I want you to challenge yourself and set a date, draw a line in the sand and say when you're gonna have this whole structure filled up. So go below, chuck it in the comments section, let us know when you're gonna start to have that impact that's so much bigger and greater with a $5 million coaching business structure. And I can't wait to see that. Your first hire and when this whole structure is gonna be filled out for your coaching business. And guys, if you know any other coaches that are doing well and could learn from this structure, share this video out there. Go copy and paste the URL, send them a quick Facebook message, email it through to someone that you think might care about understanding and learning this, or just simply go below the video and share on your social media if you think it's valuable. So I appreciate you guys showing up today. Make sure you actually use this properly by going to the comments section, doing that extra homework that'll make the difference for you. One homework task is first hire, and then what's the date you're gonna have this whole thing set up. So that's it from me, guys. Have an awesome day. Much love, peace out, and talk to you guys soon.